Hey everybody! Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing today? It's good to see everyone out there. Thank you so much, Skinner, cousin, for being here. Thank you, everybody. So, well, it looks like your internet signal's a bomb right now. That's awesome. Yeah, not a whole lot going on today. It's hot. It's hot here. It's supposed to rain over the next couple days, though.
It's really hot here. Maybe I can get the trees in if it's supposed to rain.
I wanted to go out and plant some flowers and stuff like that this afternoon, but I got badly sunburnt on my back, and I didn't want to be out in the sun. I blistered, actually, so I just wanted to take it easy. But I got plants and stuff that need watered and stuff like that, so I have to go out there anyway. But, yeah.
I took all my plants out this morning to start to harden them off.
Yeah.
But I worry about them because it's so hot today. I've watered them in. Let's see.
Yeah. I get impatient sometimes and don't harden off my plants. I probably should. But I get impatient.
I usually do. But this year I'm trying to be nice to them.
Stressed out. Other than that, I'm okay, I think. Yeah, so I replanted my carrots again for the third time. I didn't use the pelletized seeds because I think that's an issue. But
I never use pelletized seeds.
Well, I've used them for stevia and didn't have an issue, but I started those plants. You know what I mean? So that's a different scenario versus direct sow. So I should have some carrots, hopefully in the next week, like something popping up. Better be something. If there's nothing that pops up again, it can't be my seeds. And it's definitely not the process that I'm doing because I've done everything that I possibly can do. So I'm frustrated. You know, the cost of produce is going up. I'm trying to do my best.
Oh.
I feel like
I know. Failure. I was looking at the produce section in the grocery store and I'm like, oh, I need to plant more. But I don't have room.
Yeah. I know my peas are doing great. My peas and my onions are doing good. But I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. My celery's not doing so hot. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad garden here. I don't know. Maybe I am putting a lot of pressure on myself.
The weather has been kind of... You are putting a lot of pressure on yourself. You want to really do well in Shed Wars. I get that. But it's still early yet. It's not too late to replant. And it is a weird garden year because, I mean, it was snowing last week. And now it's 75, 85.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's not normal.
It wasn't snowing last week for us. I get it for you because you were like way up there. But it wasn't snowing for us. Our last frost date was May 8th. We waited like 3 or 4 days to put the tomatoes in the ground, you know, just in case. So then this morning at like 7 a.m., I didn't get any sleep last night at all whatsoever. I didn't go to bed till like 2 in the morning. I had having issues with my right foot. And it was just like throbbing so bad. I was in so much pain. And then on top of it, my sunburn was bothering me. I couldn't lay on my back. So anyway, just like dealing with some issues last night. Anyway, my husband wakes me up at 7. And he's like, the garden's destroyed. I'm like, what? I'm like, the first thing I thought in my mind was, did it hail? Like, did it rain and I not knew it? Did I sleep through it or something? Like, it's like, what? And he's like,
Yep.
All of our tomatoes are pulled out of the ground. Every single one of them. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it took me a second to like get my wits about me because I was still like sleeping.
Yeah.
I got up and I put on a loose t-shirt because I was in so much pain. Still, my right foot is, I don't know if I'm wearing the wrong shoes or what, but anyway, my right foot, I'm still in a lot of pain from it. It's not throbbing today, but yeah, I was like, if you guys don't know, I have plantar fasciitis in both feet. So it's like horrible. Everybody gives me tips. I know what the tips are. I've had plantar fasciitis for like 6 years now. So it's just, it doesn't go away. So anyway, I go outside and yeah, all of our tomato plants, everything's pulled out of the ground. All of the corn that we planted in the bed yesterday, I had blue popcorn, which I was really super excited about. Growing all of that, all my seeds, everything dug through on the one bed, and little teeny footprints all over it, which looks like cat footprints, but it wasn't a cat. My nasturtium was even pulled up out of the ground. Like, who does that? Like, they didn't bother my lettuce or anything like that, but like there was some serious damage. And I have a specific bed for my asparagus that was all dug up, and there was nothing in that bed. Like, nothing. There was like maybe a couple things of asparagus, right? So I'm like, we know it's a raccoon. We know it is. It's baby rat. It's a whole, because you can see their footprints. It's like a mom and her babies, like coming through, and just like they dug up a couple of my cucumbers. It wasn't that bad for the cucumbers, but every single one, all 56 of my tomato plants were pulled out of the ground. Yeah.
When you put the eggs underneath them, I bet that's what they were after, was the eggs.
Well, we got to find another way to fertilize then, because I can't use fish emulsion anymore either. Because as soon as I used that on my rose bush, a raccoon ate my rose bush. So I'm just fed up this year. I'm very frustrated. I'm not going to give up, but I thought about it. Not gonna lie.
Definitely time for a live trap.
Yeah.
And
we have to be careful about what we say, because it's the furs and stuff. Yeah. You trap animals, and
definitely time.
Yeah. So we have to be very careful about what we talk about. But I am very upset.
Yeah.
I had one of my lavender Orpingtons killed the other night, which I thought was an owl, but now we're 99% sure it was a raccoon because of everything that's been going on. So, yeah, I'm about ready to order some bobcat piss and just like sprinkle it around the garden, Uncle Al.
Fox.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, or fox.
Well, I don't want fox.
In fact, our Amish hardware carries it, so you might not have to order it. You might be able to get it right there at your Amish. Our Amish hardware has
it. But I might order some of that. That's a great idea. I just don't want to bring that kind of predators to my place, specifically a fox, because we do have a fox den down the street. So I have to watch out. And we just saw a baby fox the other day on the street, and we're like,
bobcat.
But bobcats are very elusive here, so I really doubt we would draw one in. But bobcat, whatever. Hell, I would go and buy lion pee. Like, I don't care. I'm
not sure the raccoon would recognize that as a predator.
Maybe not. But I'm just fed up. I'm a little stressed out. I got a lot more going on than, you know, what I portray on YouTube. I'm just kind of at my wit's end. So, with that being said, I still got a meetup going on. Like, that's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I can't wait to meet everybody. Yes. Serial killer P. Yeah. Yeah, that might be. I might consider.
I'm not sure the raccoon would recognize that either.
So either. But I'm excited about the meetup. At this point, I don't even care. Like, the gas price thing is not even an issue. I'm providing everything and people can stay here. So all you have to do is pay for gas to get here. So if you can't do that, I'm sorry. But I'm paying for everything else.
I may have to move location.
You may have to what?
I thought I might have to move, but I don't. I'm good.
Okay.
I had a good signal here. So.
But yeah, so it's going to be fun, and we're providing a lot of the stuff. Cosmics are coming early so we can get things prepared, and they're helping as well. So I'm just excited to have everybody come and hang out for a couple of days. So it'll be fun for me.
I've already bought coffee.
Okay. I'm sure Bruce will really appreciate that too.
I've already bought the coffee. I'm all excited.
Yeah, that'd be great.
2 flavors. I might get another one.
Depending on how much I drink, I may need coffee in the morning as well.
Different flavors.
I may need coffee in the morning as well.
Well, this is pretty strong.
That's okay.
I'll have to buy you something more mild.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, meet. Like MEAT. Yeah. Come to my house so I can meet you. That's really creepy. But yeah, so I'm a little fed up with my garden this year. I'm not going to lie. I just replanted my carrots for the 3rd time. I'm just having all these predator issues that I didn't have before. It seems like there is a huge abundance of squirrels and raccoons and stuff that we've never had that issue before. Never. And it's very frustrating and upsetting. And by the way, we're so getting a livestock guardian dog. We are in the process of looking because we're just having so many issues with predators, and we never had this issue before. But I'm thinking it's maybe a delay because the previous owners, they raised Great Pyrenees. So they always had a ton of Great Pyrenees here, you know, babies and, you know, whatever. So having those dogs around probably held off predators for at least, you know, 3 or 4 years here. So I'm thinking that's probably what it was. And then now we don't have them. And so,
yeah. You need to find somebody that has a dog and shovel their yard and put it around your garden on the outside corners.
Our neighbors right now, they raise miniature Australian Shepherds. And we told them if they have a litter, we are going to get one. So I'm going to raise it with chickens.
Nice.
So, and yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. We don't want a Great Pyrenees because they're too big. They're too big. They go through like a whole bag of food a week. Mm-hmm. And that's not feasible for us. We need a livestock guardian dog that's smaller. That's not going to cost so much. And I think a miniature Australian Shepherd will be okay. So as long as we raise it with the chickens, I don't think there's going to be. I don't think there'll be an issue.
Not to chase them. Yeah. That's the number one thing is teach it not to chase it.
Ellie
then
Mae is so funny.
They'll definitely keep everything else away.
Ellie Mae is so funny out there. She goes out there and she literally sniffs the chickens' butts like they're a dog. She loves them. She don't chase them. She loves to go out there. And when she goes to the fence, all the chickens come to the fence because they think she's going to feed them. I was like,
Okay.
no, not
Fair
so much. But she's goofy. So bring some light to this situation. But yeah, so yeah, well, it's expensive for a Great Pyrenees. I mean, they're freaking huge. Those dogs are huge, and I can't imagine paying, we go to Tractor Supply to get our food, which is probably the cheapest around. As far as food poundage goes, you're buying like a 50-pound bag of dog food a week, or for us, it's a month. It takes us a month to go through it with Ellie Mae, or even less, or I mean, even more now without Otis. So it's like, it's super expensive, and something we're going to have to start thinking about. So, hey, Homestead Family Reclaim. Thank you for coming in. It's just frustrating. I'm just looking forward to the meetup and like having that time to just chill and relax and just like hang out with my friends. Like I really need that. I'm stressed out, but
I'm so excited about meeting everybody in person.
yes. Me too. Me too. It'll be a fun time. And
I can't wait to meet. Sorry.
What were you saying?
Oh, I changed my mind. I'm not going to say it. But I said I can't wait to meet. That's all I said. Everybody. I can't wait to meet everybody.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It's at my home, my Homestead Family Reclaim. It's not at a specific place. It's at my home. Hey, Becca! How's the bun in the oven?
Doing good.
That's good.
Getting big.
That's good. I think being pregnant at the time sucks.
It does, because it's so
hot. You're big, you're bloated, and you're hot. Yeah, that's horrible. Like for me, I couldn't get enough fans. It was always hot.
Yeah.
Chris Wyatt
shut up in her car. So.
Chris Wyatt won't be coming. I wanted him to come, but he had something planned that week or that weekend or something. But yeah, he doesn't live very far away, so he should come.
He should come. I am so stressed. I have a wedding in 8 days.
Oh Lord.
I'm in.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get all the decorations and all the things and. Oh yeah. It's stressful.
Weddings are stressful.
Fun, but very stressful. Thank goodness the bride is not very picky. So
yeah, that's good.
That's helpful. Yeah. The only thing she wanted baby's breath in her bouquet. Could not find baby's breath anywhere. Finally went to the florist to get fresh. $27 to buy baby's breath. Put in the bouquet because I'm doing an artificial flower bouquet and it's going to be $27. It's going to be more than everything else just for the baby's breath.
Wow, that's insane.
After the price of everything has went up. I don't know where they're shipping it in from, but
they're probably shipping it in from the same place, but then they have to think about costs and shipping and all of that. It's going to be rough, guys. Not gonna lie. We're gonna get through it, but it's gonna be rough. You know? I don't wanna talk into it about too much because I don't wanna get stressed out.
It's just
However, it's
it's, it's just hard because some things are so raised up, and then other things like the artificial flowers I bought are on sale, so they were like $1 a piece at
nice.
Hobby Lobby. So it's not even like,
Yeah.
everything else was cheap. So I mean, I'm still under. If I'd have bought a pre-made one, it would be 40 some dollars. So I'm still under cost.
I had artificial flowers, in mine too, and I did a fall wedding, which is my favorite time of year, and it was actually October. Um, and so what I did is the year before I knew I was getting married, that fall, I went and bought all my flowers that were on sale at the end of the fall. I got some really beautiful flowers, and my mom's a florist, so she put them all together for me, and I had some really beautiful flowers. I didn't have live ones, but then again, I didn't really care, and I know that I can save, I have those flowers saved, for something special or, you know, whatever. So I have my bouquet, it's saved, and I know it will last. It's not just like some dried flowers, you know what I mean? Though live flowers are beautiful, but it costs me 10 times less for the fake ones. So,
And they die anyway, so you don't
yeah,
get to really keep them. And even if you do the freeze drying, they don't look the same because they shrink so much. This
yeah,
way, it'll always look the same.
yeah,
She can use it for a centerpiece on her table or whatever.
yeah,
Or, you know, I don't know. It just has to
yeah,
get her down. Just has to get her down the aisle one day. One day.
exactly. So, yeah, mine didn't cost. I think my entire wedding cost under $5,000.
So is this one.
Yeah, because I did everything myself. My mom bought the food, and my mom insisted on buying all the alcohol. So we had out. We were just planning having beer and wine. My mom insisted on buying all this alcohol. She said she did it. She went over our budget. She paid for it though, but she paid for the food. We paid for everything. The hall, I didn't have a actual cake. I had cupcakes that looked like a cake. You know what I mean? So I did that, and I think my cake cost me $400 or something. It wasn't very much. They made a ton of cupcakes, and we had them afterwards. It was
Yeah.
worked for me.
She is paying for the two of them are paying for almost their whole wedding because I can't. But I have tried to do. I wanted to do the cake and the flowers, and then she had a friend that wanted to do the cake, so they're doing the cake. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I'm very disappointed about that because I have done 4 or 5 wedding cakes in my life, and they have turned out absolutely beautiful.
Aww.
But she's never seen that, so she was gonna, I never made them in her lifetime because once you get that many kids, you're too busy to do that for friends.
Well,
My friends are
yeah,
all married by then,
yeah.
So
I love making cakes.
and I was trained. My one of my best friends' mothers was a professional cake decorator, and she would okay, you guys have got to. The cake's coming out of the oven. I'm going to be gone to this. You've got to take it out. You've got to skim the top, put it in the freezer. Okay, I'm going to be gone. You guys got to start the frosting because we were 12 plus years old at that point. So
Yeah.
I have her frosting recipe. I have, I know how to take the layers and even them out. And so I've done it. I used to have all the layered stuff to do it because I had to buy it for one of the cakes I made. And I'm like, if I'm buying it, I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know that because she's never seen me do that. So I get it. So her friend is making that. So I'm just doing the flowers for the wedding then. But then I called her up and I'm like, so what decorations are you doing in the church? And she's like, oh, I never thought of that. I'm like, it's a week away. What do you mean you haven't thought of that yet? So good old Hobby Lobby, everything's 50% off. I found a wedding art for $15, normally $30. All my spare flowers that don't go into the bouquets are going on the arch with some greenery.
Yeah. Well, because my mom is a florist, her friend is
Right.
also a florist she worked with. So she has a wedding business, and she actually does the entertainment, and she does the flowers.
Oh, wow.
That's like her business. So we rented like a bunch of stuff from her. And she gave it to us for a good price. So all of my decorations and stuff at the church where we got married was all like, it was fake flowers, but it was all like nice stuff because it was rented.
Yeah.
You know, it was on pillars. Some of it was on pillars, and we had a trellis and, and stuff like that. So we got it for really cheap.
Right.
And we even we wanted to rent. You can, if you get a florist, you can rent like your vases and stuff. So it worked out good. I wish I had pictures right now to show you, but I don't.
Yeah.
But
maybe later.
Yeah.
When you find them.
But yeah, so cold and rain every day. That sucks. It's yeah. Oh, my elbow just cracked.
Interesting.
What a day. I'm starving on top of it. Anytime I get stressed out, I want food that I shouldn't eat.
I always eat salty food, and then I break out with zits, like potato chips with greasy, salty food.
Yeah, that's my downfall. Potato chips are my downfall. They really are. I usually don't have them in the house. I refuse. So, yeah.
If I have them, I'll eat them. That's my, and it's always like a whole bag.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep, dear. I just need the chip dip to go with it. Just the classic Lay's and chip dip.
There is a pizza place here. It's a pizza place. You can go in and eat. It's a restaurant, diner / pizza place, but they also have a drive-through attached to it. So they have like beer, alcohol, anything, but they also have like, you can get a gallon of milk through their drive-through, So you go through and
I see that place here.
So anytime I get a pizza, I go through the drive-through, I pick up my pizza, and they have these chips. They're so freaking good. I don't know what they are. They're generic. They're not, have you heard of Utz, UTZ? It must be an Ohio thing. UTZ chips. Mm-hmm. I call them Utz, but I don't really know what the hell they're called. But they're kettle chips. They're just plain. They're not anything special. I'm just like,
I love kettle chips. The crunchier, the better. I love to make my own.
Yes, thank you guys. Utz. I don't know if that's what they're called or not.
I love to make my own deep fried potato chips from potatoes.
Yes. Yes.
That's bad. I get in trouble for
that. Yeah, those chips, and I love those New Orleans voodoo chips. Those are the bomb. I don't know if you've ever had them. They just started coming around here not too long ago, but they're New Orleans chips, and they're called voodoo, and they're not. You would think that they're hot because they say voodoo on them. You're like, oh God, they're going to be freaking hot. But they're not. They're like a sweet vinegary chip, and they're kettle chips. They're the bomb, but they have like voodoo dolls all over the back.
I'll have to check that out when I go through Ohio.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, they're just voodoo chips. They come in, like, the only ones I've ever seen were those ones, but they have like other ones, and I've only ever seen the one, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Utz. That's what I call them, Utz. Zappos. That's what they're called. Zappo voodoo chips. Yes.
Ooh, okay.
This is going to make me totally run to the Circle K after this because I need junk food so bad. Today is bad, just bad for me. Like mentally bad. I'm not in a good place. I need some freaking junk food.
Or you need a walk. Because sometimes when I really crave junk food, I just go for a nice walk in the woods.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I just have so much on my mind, and now the garden's got me stressed.
So take a walk before you know, then you'll be too tired to go get chips. Everybody's sleeping, Sawyer. What are you doing?
Yeah. Uts. I don't know if that's what they're really called. I just call them uts. Uts. It's funny that you guys know what they are. That's freaking hilarious. We sell a variety of chips at the store I work in. The chip guy can't deliver much, so we order it from another company.
Yeah, Carol, yeah. You can make jam without sugar or with less sugar. You either have to cook it a lot longer and to get it to jam up, or you have to use the low sugar pectin. So you either make a conserve or not a conserve, but it's just real concentrated jam fruit, or you use the low sugar pectin, the one that comes in the pink box.
Yeah. Oh, you call them that too? Okay, good. Then I'm not the only one. I don't know. We have like, okay, I live in a community that's it's big time German community. Okay. And like you just drive literally an hour south and we got these big German names. Okay. And it's Amish as well. But I mean, we have this one, and I'm horrible at pronouncing shit. We have this one town, it's called Hutton. Hutton. I always call it Ganuna Hutton because I can never pronounce it. And we have like Zor Village. I mean, we just have like a huge German community here. It's either you go up north and you have a Polish community, or you go down south and you have a giant German community. Schönenbrunn is another one. We just have like, you know, and so I can never pronounce any names. And every time we go past him, when we go south to visit Dustin's dad, I always, when we drive past him, I'm like, oh, there's Jania Hutton. I can never pronounce it.
I can only say a few words in German, and I don't think Guten Tag and 9 will get me very far.
You know Dankeschön.
Yeah. Well, I know enough. I had a doctor was teaching me German, and I know enough that I can scare the Amish when they start talking around me, and I look at them kind of weird when they start talking in German at the auctions near me. I'll just look at them, and then they'll be like, "Oh, she knows what we're saying." I give them the eyebrow. If they say certain words, I give them the eyebrow because that's not nice. Unfortunately, I only know words I can't say in German mostly.
I'm going to tell you about massage I had, Skinner. I haven't had a massage since. I got this massage from my mother-in-law for my birthday, and I went and I took it, and I drove to this place that was just not cool. There was an old abandoned restaurant in the front, and I drove around back, and that's where this guy's massage place was. I go in, and there's no women in there. It's just me and him. Okay? Freaked me out. I don't like that. So he's asking me where my problem places are. And of course, it's my neck, right? And he made a comment to me, I'm not going to repeat, that made me feel super uncomfortable. I go and I get my massage. The guy was creepy, and I haven't had a massage since. I will never go to a place unless it's a medical facility. There used to be a medical, it was called the Northeast Academy of Medicine or something like that. and like of nursing or something. And you could go get a nursing degree. They also had other things. They had massage therapy and all that. So you can go and get a massage for 25 bucks from the students. That's pretty much the only facility that I think I will ever go and get a massage at ever. If it's a medical facility, yes, because I know they will be professional. If it's just some random person, hell to the no. I will never do that again.
Well, when the one who was getting married next weekend, I was pregnant for her. That was the last time I got a massage. And it was nice, but it was at our Holiday Inn. They had a spa in our Holiday Inn right before the Holiday Inn closed here. And it was a little room right off the lobby of the Holiday Inn that was no bigger than a bathroom. And it was just big enough for the massage table and the girl to walk around. It had great big windows that were covered. It was really nice, and it was very open, a very public area. Other than you were in a little room, and the windows, the curtains were shut. You weren't see through, but there was light that came in. It was really nice, very safe, and but.
Hey, Bob. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hello. And hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us today. It's just, yeah. I should have left, but it was a free thing because I got it from my mother-in-law. I just didn't trust the dude. Yeah. I don't like getting massages from men anyway. I've had some really good massages from Asian people. Really good ones. Females.
Our Asian massage parlor got closed down here.
Yeah, that happens a lot. But I've had some really good ones, deep tissue, whatever. By the way, in my previous life, I used to get massages and pedicures and my nails done and all that stuff all the time. It was a previous
life. I'll be right back.
But yeah, so, okay, that's fine. So anyway, I just refuse to go unless I know it's like a professional. Yeah. I loved going to the Asian one. I did. It wasn't like that. I know they have a bad rap, but it wasn't like that. It was actually really nice. It was in the mall. So it was a nice facility. And it was nice. It was really nice. However, I had a deep tissue massage one time from her. And yeah, when I got out of there, I was really sore. Like my back and stuff hurt. She pushed way too hard. It's not that bad, Skinner. I don't know if this is your first time doing it, but it's not that bad. It's not bad. I just don't like when they talk a lot. I prefer not to have a talker. I don't like that. Dude, my skin is so sensitive. Like, I just touch my skin and it turns red. It's freaking crazy. And you put your hands in the soil and said, the heck, I've been missing out. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was a Thai place that I went to. I've always had issues with my feet and plantar fasciitis. Always. Okay. So I would go there. They had chairs set up like you do when you get a pedicure, that they would like actually give you a foot massage as well. So not only could you get a foot massage, but you could actually go to the back room and they would give you an actual massage too. But yeah, the deep tissue massage was like rough. I haven't really had one since. And I don't really like when they use those hot stones on you. I don't like anything that's hot.
I like the hot stones.
You do? Oh. It hurt. I don't want to be in pain. I want to relax.
Well, I didn't get a professional hot stone one. We had the hot stones at home and I got one at home. So it wasn't hot.
Yeah, he put them on me and didn't tell me.
Oh no.
Didn't like mentally prepare me just puts them like on my spine, like on my back. I'm like, like, what is that? You know.
Yeah, I don't like to be surprised. I like to know what's going to happen to me when I'm having stuff done.
Yeah, I don't like things that are too hot. And in fact, I'm kind of a baby when it comes to that. Like when I go and get my hair done somewhere and they wash my hair, I got to make sure that the water is lukewarm. It's like, you better not be putting hot water on my head. I know.
I'm getting my hair cut for this.
Are you?
I am. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. I'm thinking about going really short.
Really, really short?
It's supposed to be a hot summer, but I don't know if I want to do that right before the wedding for pictures. So I don't know.
I don't know, Tammy. To be honest, I wouldn't cut my hair real short for the summer. I would leave my hair long and then you can pull it up. Because like once it's short, you can't pull it up. It's short and there you go. That's what you have to deal with. Versus it being long, then you can pull it in a ponytail, you can pull it up.
Yeah.
You know, maybe just go and get a trim.
Short for me is like shoulder length.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because like, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm right at the point now. My hair was a little bit shorter than this, but I'm at the point now where I can actually pull up my hair. So, lady problems.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I just want something I can do it for the wedding.
Yeah. I understand.
I'm going to my sister's hairdresser. My sister is in her 70s, so I'm afraid I'm going to get an old lady cut. There's my other fear. But my sister is treating me to the haircut. So,
oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. Maybe. It may be nice. I'm a chicken when it comes to haircuts. That's why my hair just...
I haven't... Ever since I moved to here, my mom's a beautician, okay? But I don't let her cut my hair. But she does the old lady haircuts, okay?
Yeah.
She's been doing hair for 40 years. All she knows is perms and teases and updos. And she hates my hair this color. She tells me every time she sees me. You know, it's just stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't go to her. I just go, you know, wherever. Typically I go to Great Clips. I'm a cheapo. I get a $15 haircut. But I went to a place that's now 45 minutes away. But when I lived in the city, I would go there. It was like 20 minutes away. And I would get my hair cut at a Great Clips and the girl could cut some hair. She did wonderful. And she was the manager there, and she did a great job. Weird though, but she didn't have any hair. She was bald. But she could cut some hair. She was good. Mm-hmm. And yeah, she was bald and had a nose ring. It's like she's like one cool chick. But anyway, I really loved the way she cut my hair. And I haven't went back since because it's like freaking 45 minutes away from me now. So I'm like, I'll find a Great Clips around here. Went to one, they destroyed my hair. Like my bangs were crooked. Like I was like, are you for real? I got home and I was like, I had to cut my own hair when I got back home. I was like, it was insane. So now my hair is like, it's starting to grow out. I feel like it's a frizzy mess. I don't know. I'm waiting. I don't want to get my hair cut right before the meetup because I don't want it to be all messed up. But I might do it like a couple weeks before. So if it is screwed up, then it'll grow out a little bit.
It's just hair. It'll grow back. That's what I tell my kids.
Like, hello, everybody, you're meeting me for the first time. Here's my half-tone hairdo.
I actually want to dye my hair color. I haven't done that in years. But again, I don't want to make any drastic changes, and then they'll be forever in her wedding pictures. There's Tammy with the old lady cut with pink hair, you know, or something. Fishes, I just do my regular recipe beef stew and can it for the meat time. 75 minutes, pints, 90 minutes, quarts. And the same with my chili. I never make my chili twice, and I just do it for the meat time. Yeah, I like this length of hair on you too, Courtney. Fishes says she likes it. I like it too.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't see it's angled, so it's long in the front. Well, that's the way it was supposed to be. I don't know. Okay, so I went to this really expensive place like 3 months ago, and I got a $50 freaking haircut. People that don't know me, my hair is super thin. Okay, it always has been. See, oh my god, I touched myself, and you can see my handprint in my chest. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. My skin is super sensitive. So anyway, like I got a really expensive haircut. They cut off like that much hair, and I wasn't wowed. There was not, I was like, I just got a trim. And then a week later, it felt like my hair just had grown back, and that was it. I was mad. I paid $50 for a freaking haircut. That's why I refuse. I grew up around beauticians my entire life. My grandma was a beautician. My aunt was a beautician. This whole room used to be a beauty shop. Mm-hmm. So I grew up in that atmosphere my entire life. So I know what it takes for a good haircut, and I can't get one. It's so frustrating.
There's a guy downtown that does great haircuts, but like you said, that's going to cost me about $50. The last time I went down there and I got my hair short, it looked like a long Mrs. Brady from the Brady Bunch. A long Mrs. Brady from the Brady Bunch. It actually looks really cute on me. I really liked it. It was really nice because I just said do whatever, but you never know what you're going to get with them.
Yeah. It's frustrating. It's frustrating being a girl, guys. Just be happy that you're a guy. Like, everything about a guy is inexpensive. Unless you're a metrosexual guy, then it's not. Then you get waxed and plucked and whatever. But if you're just a guy, you get cheapo Wrangler jeans, you buy some boots, you wear t-shirts, you get a $15 buzz cut, you get paid 10 times more, and yeah, everything for a guy is cheap. Everything. Must be nice.
And if a guy has a bad hair day, he wears a hat. Nobody knows.
Yeah, and nobody gives a shit.
They all look at his hat. Oh, nice hat. Nice hat. If we have a bad hair day, it's like, oh, she's having a bad hair day. She's got a hat on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
well, then you're lucky, Gil. You don't have to pay for a haircut then. Good.
I worked side by side in nursing, and I can tell you who worked harder and who didn't. And everybody who didn't work hard got paid more than those who were working hard.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Well, they have families. I have a family. I'm a single person with a family, not a, Yeah. Yeah. My son has a barber, Skinner, that he just loves. And the barber loves him. And he charges $1 per year you are old. So I can't afford to go to the barber either. But I get a really good deal for my son.
Aw. Yeah, I just would love to get a really good haircut. That'd be great. My hair is frizzy. I don't know what's going on with my hair, but it's probably stress. But
I have my hair is very fine, but very thick.
Oh, you're lucky.
I have lost almost all of my hair since October. It has just been falling out in great.
Well, that's because you were sick.
Yeah,
and that comes with the viral load.
It was a viral thing, and so I'm really scared That's another reason I'm scared about getting it cut, because I'm afraid there's not going to be very much there when I get it cut.
Aw.
But we'll see. Hopefully she can, I don't know. Like, whatever they do, it'll all be grown back to this in the year anyway. So.
Oh, thanks, Skinner. That's nice of you. I don't know. You just have one of those days where you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror, and I'm going to be 37. Let's see, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to be 37 in like a few more days. And I just noticed, a few more wrinkles on my face.
You earned those.
Yeah.
You don't need to be upset about those. You earned every one of those.
Yeah.
Blame your kid.
I'm not going through a midlife crisis, but I'm just like, I don't have any gray hair yet. When I do dye my hair, I notice I don't have any gray hair, so I feel good about that. I feel good. No gray hair just yet. I'm sure when I hit 40, it'll all go downhill. I will have something.
Everything they say about turning 40 is true.
Oh God, that's great. Can't wait. No, I'm 37. I'll be 37. I'm 36 right now for the next few days anyway. Yeah. But it's been crazy. I haven't felt this like insecure about my looks like hardly ever. Like not like this. Now I'm just like, oh, I look in the mirror and I'm like, what's this? Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Just like, oh my God.
Exactly, Gear. She doesn't look a day over 28.
Oh, well, that makes me feel good. Oh my God.
Yeah, you really don't look 37.
Oh, wow. That makes me feel good. Thanks.
You don't.
Oh, it's just been crazy. No flirting with your cousin. I think we really are cousins, so that'd be super creepy. I don't know. Life has been a little bit different for me since I've had a baby and everything else too. It's insane.
It wears you out. Boys wear you out faster than girls too.
Yeah. Fred's definitely wearing me out.
I just got 2 more to get out of the house.
Who's in Virginia? Oh, I think you're joking.
Skinner, I know that you have a brother. I know your middle name. I know all sorts of stuff, but I don't want to say it on here because that would be wrong. But when we meet at the meetup, I will show you what Ancestry has told me about you.
Yay!
So, ouch. But I wouldn't say it on here. But. That's actually a snappy face.
Ooh. I can't do that face. You'll see all my wrinkles. I gotta be like, maybe I need a facelift.
It's my dwarf face.
Yeah.
How about this, Skinner? I'll say this. Your middle initial is D.
Ooh.
It's amazing what Ancestry you can find out. I know what you can find out on Ancestry. It's amazing.
It's getting real up in here.
I love Ancestry. I probably should have been a private detective in another life.
If you really like that, you probably should do it now.
I volunteered for the DNA detectives where they do the forensic DNA, but I haven't heard back from them. But I really like doing that, with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My Ancestry is boring because my sister did all of it for me already. What happens when your sister is 17 years older than you? She's already been there.
You
Yeah.
know you're in trouble if you get called by your first and middle name.
Yes, Joshua David. I already knew it was David. I didn't want to say it out loud, though, in case that was your password on your super secret Swiss bank account or something. I could probably do some of that, but I don't want to stir the pot. So, please, you're writing on me.
Fishes, I bought some body wash with some collagen in it for my skin. I've always been a real freak about my skin anyway. I always wear sunscreen, like typically, except for the burn on my back.
I have to. I had malignant melanoma at age 16.
Oh my God. At 16?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I had one recurrence at 17.
That's wow.
So I can't stay out in the sun. I can't. So I think yesterday I may have gotten a little heat stroke. I think that might be, it's either heat stroke or car sick, or I ate something, but I didn't really eat anything that I'm allergic to.
You could have just got too hot.
I could have, because I was outside all day yesterday again. I've been outside a lot lately, so. I know. No, thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Oh, he's amazing.
I'm bored. It's time for me to hit back.
Oh, okay, Gary, you leaving us?
Bye, Gear.
Bye, Gare.
Okay.
Ooh, we gained somebody. I don't know who we gained, but we did. Hello, lurker. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us.
Oh, it's Laura.
Hello, Laura. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us today. We're not canning, we're just talking, but yeah.
Go eat your Doritos somewhere else. Have some ramen noodles. Oh, it's a set. No, there's ramen noodles in the cupboard. He's hangry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hedgehog. Hey, Aid.
That is insulting.
Ooh, my elbow just cracked again. That's another sign of age, when everything in your body cracks every time you move. That's me. Right? Only one that is drinking gin and tonic before noon. It's me.
I had a Verner's because that's medicinal, and now I'm having a Dr. Pepper.
Ooh,
have you seen these new, the dark berry?
No.
It's blackberry flavored Dr. Pepper.
Interesting.
It's really good.
Hmm.
And it's got dinosaurs on the can. So, you know.
Interesting. I wonder if they make it in diet, because I don't drink anything that's not
I
diet.
don't know. It's brand new. It's a limited edition flavor, so maybe they'll bring it out in diet.
I'm drinking gin right now, Skinner. Because I got a whole half gallon of it. That's why. Had it in my refrigerator for a while. The problem is, okay, gin is plentiful, but it's no good without tonic water. And tonic water only comes in these itty bottles about this big.
They have the 1 liters at Meijer here.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
I should not be contributing to
Don't contribute.
don't contribute. I'll say to the whatever of a minor, but delinquency of a minor. But I guess you're overage. You're over 21. So that'll be okay.
The delinquency of Courtney.
Yeah. But yeah, they do sell it in the 1 liters here in the pop aisle. Okay.
Tonic water is the bomb diggity, especially with quinine in it. You got to get that quinine. You put a little lemon, lime juice in it, and you can just drink it. You don't have to put any alcohol in it. It's yummy.
And it cures your leg cramps too if it's got the quinine in it.
Yeah, see? I
It's
knew there's a
healthy.
reason.
Tonic water is healthy for you, right?
Supposed to be.
That's what I said. I've never liked the taste though. So.
I like it with lemon, and especially if there's like lime in it. It's refreshing.
Yeah, I've never put anything in it, so that's why. I've never even put the gin in it, so that's probably why I didn't like it. Because by itself, it's really not that appealing.
You know, I used to not like gin and tonic, but it's so like not sweet. So it's like a refreshing. It's just a refreshing drink. I am speaking Greek to you with all that? Really? It's good stuff. I usually smash my limes in it. Like, get all the lime juice out of it, smash them up real good.
Oh.
You're pretty plain. What? What?
Quit it. This is not the family photo. You don't need to give me bunny ears.
Oh, Lord.
Does your machete have a name yet, Fishes? Oh, okay. Oh, he's asking Fishes. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's Barbara. I'm going to get Barbara out. Barbara. That's not true, Fishes. You drink coffee.
Oh, yes. Coffee. Coffee is the magic bean.
The elixir of life.
The elixir of life around here. What happened to your coffee you were making? You got the cup out and make the coffee.
Listen, that's how much I drink it.
I had fun yesterday foraging though. That was pretty exciting. I've always had to go over to the western side of the state to find ramps. So I was really excited to find some. And there are some where there's enough of them there I can dig some out and transplant. So I'm pretty excited.
I gotta go because I forgot. I have to go to the post office. Where to Begin Homestead sent me something, and she said it should be in the mailbox today. So I gotta go to the post office. So then I'll be picking up some chips.
Oh, we had you all talked out of that.
The post office is right next door to the Circle K.
Okay, it's fate. It's fate. It's okay. It's fated.
Oh, Lord. But I do have to go there. I'm also super excited. Okay, I haven't gave anybody any updates, videos, or anything yet, but I planted my Egyptian walking onions, and they've already multiplied. Like, quickly. Like, they only gave me 1, and I got 4 now. They have spread. So I'm super excited. They're in my food forest. I planted wild strawberries and mint in my food forest. Now I'm about to transplant some thyme because what I want it to do is just kind of spread all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Carpet,
you know,
big carpet of it.
Plus, thyme is deer resistant. Deer and stuff don't like it, so maybe it'll keep the deer and stuff away from my apples.
Maybe.
So, and then I got mint planted here and there, but I have a huge thing of valerian root out there in my food forest, just kind of it's ready for me, baby. I'm going to harvest it in the fall though, but I'm excited. I love all the Crocodile Dundee movies. I've seen every single one. My mom is a huge fan. I love when he pulls that out and he's like, "That's a knife. This is a knife." Cracks me up every time. Yeah, my back is blistered. I'm pretty burnt. It's just my back. I mean, you can tell a little bit here and there that I'm sunburnt, but it's not like anything crazy. My back, on the other hand, is scary. I put aloe on it with lidocaine, and that helped yesterday. So it's not near as stiff. You know, when you get burnt, it's like stiff. It's not near as stiff as it was, but I did something to my toe. I don't know if I wore the wrong flip-flops or something, but I could barely walk today. And then I got, obviously I have plantar fasciitis. It always goes up my leg. And like, I've just been having issues this year. I heard the UV was really strong in the past couple of days. Yeah, that's probably it. And I probably shouldn't have been wearing a tank top in the garden. I know better. I usually wear a t-shirt and a huge hat. And I know better. I just was busy. And I wasn't expecting to be in the sun that long, I guess. So it's my fault. And every year, usually it's Memorial Day is the day I get burnt. Because we go to the Memorial Day parade and I sit outside. And that's usually the day I get burnt. But I got pre-Memorial Day burn. So, yeah, I have it in both feet. And it sucks. It sucks. Well, I worked in lumber for a while. And on concrete floors. And that's what did it. And it ruined my feet. And I used to be able to wear heels. Oh, by the way, I used to work with this chick. Like, I worked in lumber, and this chick was a pro. Like, where I worked, they had pros. And if you had an issue or something, or if you needed something for your business or something like that, you would go to a professional, or they called them pros. Well, I was a pro too, but I was a pro cashier. But anyway, they go to them. She freaking wore heels to work on the concrete. I asked her one day, because I had problems with my feet then. I said, how the hell do you wear heels on this concrete all day? And she's like, well, I have plantar fasciitis, and it really helps my feet. You're full of shit. Because I can barely wear tennis shoes. You're full of shit. Yeah. She was a pro, all right. Yeah, she was a pro at something. But anyway, I worked in lumber in 2 different places. And I worked, and that's another thing is, I forget the lift. I did a forklift. I was a forklift driver. And then I did another machine, and I can't think of it right now, the name of it. But anyway, is a pedal that you had to push to lift things with it.
A high-low?
Yeah, something like that. And there's a pedal you had to push. I would be on that machine all day. They would have me move stuff all day long. After a while, like, I couldn't push my foot down anymore. Like, my foot would hurt. I mean, like, I can't do this anymore. Like, my foot is killing me. Like, it was horrible. Never had anything injected, like cortisol or whatever. Anything injected. I've always just cured it with ice. Ice helps the most anyway.
Roll it.
And I just always put ice on it, and it felt fine. You know, I take some Advil before I go to bed. Make sure I sleep with an ice pack on my foot or something like that, and it was fine. But it sneaks back every once in a while, and then it's not so much fun. But you know what? It makes me feel better that my brother has it. My brother is a nurse.
Oh, nurses get it a lot.
He has it bad.
Yeah, because we're on those hard floors. They don't have any soft padding.
Yeah, so he has it too. And he's like, yeah, it's like the worst. The only thing that has ever helped him, the frozen bottle thing, it works a little bit, but not that much. He goes and he just basically stretches his heel as much as he can. Like, he'll just stretch the crap out of it. He said that is the only thing that works. You just like point your toe, or, you know, and you just stretch it as much as you can. And so, yeah, I do that too. But my problem is, you know, I'm a girl and I wore sandals in the summertime. And that's not exactly a good thing for your feet either. And I'm not wearing tennis shoes. You know, in my house, I don't go barefoot in my house. I wear like something on my feet all the time. So I don't get that creeping back. But oh my God, it's the most annoying, throbbing pain at the end of the day kind of thing. It's horrible. When I was pregnant, it was 10 times worse. I must have like every couple weeks bought a new pair of shoes thinking, oh my God, what the hell can I do like to help my feet? I finally had to get a doctor's note and beg my work for a freaking chair at my cash register because I couldn't stand any longer. It was that bad. And I developed like tendonitis and stuff. And then the doctor's like, well, just take some Tylenol. I'm like, oh my God, it doesn't work. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was so stressed out. It didn't work. Tylenol does not work. Does not work. Yeah, I must have went through like 100 pairs of shoes. I finally found a pair of shoes that works. And I bought them at the Red Wing shoe store. There's a Red Wing around here. And they're not Red Wing boots, but they were called Works, W-O-R-X. And they worked. They were the best shoes. They were just like slip-ins, kind of like nursing shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And oh my God, it was the best shoes. I outwore them. Like I paid like $99 for them. I wore them for like 2 years and they were just worn out. But I loved those shoes. They helped my feet. I didn't care what my feet looked like. I didn't care. They were wonderful. The best shoes ever.
When I was working in nursing, I used to get really expensive shoes because they would have supports in the inside.
Yeah.
And then I had moved up to orthotics.
Yeah. Tendonitis and plantar fasciitis never goes away. And then every once in a while you do something and it irritates the crap out of it. It's annoying. But I had tendonitis one time. I worked in a paint department. I worked in a hardware store, so I did several things. Worked in lumber, I worked in paint, and I did a lot of things. So I worked in a paint department, and one time I developed tendonitis and went all the way up my shins. It was horrible. And then they put me on prednisone for it to calm it down. Yeah. I tell you, man, I was eating everything. I'd wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning starving to death. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. You guys, I'm only 5 foot tall. I can't do this.
I can't take prednisone because it gives me roid rage. Like when they talk about people that take steroids and then they kill their family. I'm not kidding. I know I'm being mean. I know I'm being hateful. But when I take prednisone, I want to kill every person I come in contact with. Like, I cannot wait to put they could just say hello, good morning, and I want to put my fingers around their neck and strangle them. So
I just couldn't do it.
Rage is real.
Yeah, I don't know how people can stay on it for long periods of time. My mom was on it for like 60 milligrams for over a year because she has polymyalgia, which is an arthritis of the blood vessels in your head. Yeah. And it can make you go blind. Right. But she has it, and the only thing it cures it is prednisone. You know.
I have to take it every time I get a severe allergic reaction.
Ooh.
And so, like I had to take it twice last year, and it's like...
Then you just pre-warn people, like, hey, yeah, I'm taking this shit, back off.
Yeah, like, even coffee doesn't help this. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to be hateful. I know I'm going to be a horrible, mean, terrible person. But please keep the steak knives away from me.
Yeah. It just made me a hungry fool. I've never been so hungry than I was eating that or on that. I was like 3 o'clock in the morning. My stomach was just rumbling. Like I was starving to death. And I was like, this is not normal. This is not normal. Yeah. So I didn't even take it. Like 4 days on it and I was done. I couldn't do it anymore. I said, F this. I'm just going to ice everything. So I just iced up. I called off a couple days and just iced myself. That's all I could do.
I just remember the brand. I used to buy Rockports. Rockport shoes is what I would buy when I was in nursing.
Yeah.
Because they had supports. And I had the sandals, the Rockport sandals. Now I have Merrell's because that's what I got for my hiking boots, and I absolutely love them. And so I got the Merrell sandals. I didn't know they made sandals. So
Skinner, he's 6 foot tall. 6 foot. He's much taller than me. Very much taller than me. Hello, Ginger. Hello, Gardner Josh. Thank you for coming in. Sorry.
we won't make short jokes. Bruce isn't here. It's okay, Courtney.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Well, yeah. Bruce is really tall. So.
Hey, Diggs.
Hey, Diggs. But yeah, so I have problems with my feet, and like FYI, my feet are extremely small. I used to wear like a size 3 in little girls. Like my feet are really small.
My grandma wore a size 4.
Oh.
My sister wears a size 5.
Yeah, before I got fat, I used to, like, my ring size used to be 3 3/4. I'm kidding.
I'm like a 7.5. It costs to buy me a ring. It's a 7.5. Just saying. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah. Let's try this again. The weekly drive by for a view and a like. Thank you, Diggs, for coming in. Can't wait to meet you at the meetup. It's gonna be fun. Everybody's gonna have a good time.
I'm so excited to meet everybody.
I just need that time to let loose and just have a good time. I can't wait to have Blue here. We're gonna pick her up from the airport. Her and her husband. I just can't wait. It's just gonna be a good time, and so.
It is. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and now it's like less than a month away. Ah! I'm excited. You're the tallest person in your family. That must be nice. Yeah, that's me, Fishes. Hey, Mary Beth. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Granddaughter's singing in the background.
I can hear it. It's cute.
Are
you still at? You're in a weird angle. You're still at Becca's house?
Yes, but to get better internet, I'm out in the family room, dining room.
Oh, okay.
Like
it's just weird because you're at a weird angle.
It's the entrance to their living room, so it's sort of like, I don't know. It is a weird angle. It's just different. It's just where the internet was best today. And I was just here with the boys. I didn't send the boys to school because of me being sick yesterday. I didn't want to drive this morning. And,
yeah.
And so and it's such a beautiful day. I gave them a mental health day off from school. I'll probably regret it, but.
If I buy Nikes, I wear a 13. Oh, Lord.
Wow.
That's big.
Yeah. My nephew was a size 14. I don't know if he still is or not, but he used to be. He's the same age as me. And in high school, he wore a size 14 shoe. Big feet.
Yeah. All right, y'all. It's getting close to 1:30. I'm going to have to wrap things up, mainly because I want potato chips. But no, I'm going to have to go to the post office I got an email from Where to Begin before I started this, and they said it should be here today. I don't know what they sent to me. There could be a plant or something, so I want to make sure that I go and I look. Yeah. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know, Fishes, are you going live tonight? 11:30? I think you are. Typically, Fishes goes live tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we usually hang out over there. It's usually a pretty wild bunch. We have a good time.
I don't know if I'll have internet. It's doing really well, but about that time, I don't know if there'll be people on the internet that'll be going out again. We'll see. I'm surprised I made it. I thought I was going to have to go to the library to get internet today.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mary Beth. That must be like really tough, and I'm sorry. Okay, well, just let us know. If not, I will. Or something. Have a good time tonight. I got a lot of stuff I have to do today, so I'm going to let you all go. Pray for my garden. Make sure to, because I hope it makes it. Yeah, so we will hopefully see you all tonight at 11:30. If Fishes doesn't go live, I probably will. And we will see you all then. And y'all have a good one. Did you want to say anything, Tammy?
Nope, just goodbye, everybody.
Alrighty, y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.